Hi everybody! Today I'm going to be reading you a story called Me, Jane, and it is by Patrick McDonnell. Thanks for coming and clicking on this one. Me, Jane. Jane had a stuffed toy chimpanzee named Jubilee. She cherished Jubilee and took him everywhere she went, and Jane loved to be outside. She watched birds making their nests, spiders spinning their webs, and squirrels chasing one another up and down the trees. See it? Jane learned all that she could about the animals and plants she studied in her backyard and read about in the books. You can see all of these pictures. You can see it okay. It's her notebook. One day, curious Jane wondered where eggs came from, so she and Jubilee snuck into Grandma Nut's chicken coop. It's kind of hard to show you these pictures on here. And she hid behind some straw and stayed very still. And observed the miracle. It was a magical world full of joy and wonder, and Jane felt very much a part of it. Jane often climbed her favorite tree, which she named Beech. She would lay her cheek against its trunk and seem to feel the sap flowing beneath the bark. Jane could feel her own heart beating, beating, beating. With the wind in her hair, she read and reread the books about Tarzan of the Apes, in which another girl, also named Jane, lived in the jungles of Africa. Jane dreamed of a life in Africa, too. A life living with and helping all animals. At night, Jane would tuck Jubilee into bed, say her prayers, and fall asleep. To awake one day to her dream come true. Boys and girls, I don't know if you know who this is, but this is Jane Goodall, and she is a very famous woman who worked with chimpanzees and a bunch of different animals in Africa. So this is her story. And if you ever want to check this book out or anything like that, or buy it or whatever, this actually, in the back is a little bit about Jane Goodall, and she's just a very interesting person. So if you wanted to do more research on her, this would be a very good person to do because she would be very, very interesting. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a good rest of your day.